This is the FM Touch tour for A1 Book Collector. This program was designed for booksellers, either internet or local booksellers, so they can put their program on a portable device like the iPhone. This particular screen we're looking at is on the PC. It could also be on a Macintosh. In this particular case, this is an individual record for a client. The client information, the type of client. In this case, this is a random collector where they only make purchases once in a while, or it's a reseller. This is the address for shipping, and then a text area for taking notes about this particular purchaser. There's an area at the bottom for navigating through the iPhone or on the PC. There's also another option with the drop-down list. In this case, it will show you the screen we're on, which is A1 Book Collector. There is a Sales This Customer, where there is a portal where it shows all the purchases made by this client. There's a book sales by this client for each individual book that is part of the listing that feeds that particular screen. If you see a C at the end of the name of a listing or a file, that means that it's not to be put on a portable device. It will not show properly. There's a book in stock. This is an inventory that you're showing for all the books that you currently have in stock by quantity and kind and condition. There is a book list that will list all the books in a list. Again, another C. There's an authors file. This author file is for authors by the book, so you can get them for clients who have requested an author and the information for that. There's a shipping label and an invoice, and there's also a help file. Let's go ahead and look at the sales for this customer. In this case, the client we were looking at. You can use this Find button to locate other clients within the database. There's a list, which I call a combo field, a list of all the information about the particular book that's purchased. There's the quantity purchased, the venue, the book condition, the price, the time it was sold, the ship date, the ship cost, and the line total. There would be one of these for each book for this client. This would be a running total of every book that was sold to this particular client. Let's go back and now look at the sales listing. In this particular case, this would show all the sales listings for the PC. The gray button here would take you back to the client record, and in this particular case, it is the individual book listing of each one of the sales that were made. If you want to return to the customer sales, you click this button and you're back. Now on authors is where you have once again found a particular book and author that you're looking for. You may have an ISBN number, the name of the book, the rating, and the current price on the market on average, or a website or websites where you could locate this book. This would be where collectors are requesting books by name and author. Let's go down and look at books in stock. This is books in stock where we have a pictorial of each book cover, the ISBN number, and all the supporting information, for example, with a drop down to show the current status of this particular book, and the venue, the publisher date, and the publisher itself, and the combo field again that explains the actual book that is in this. At the end of this is the actual cost of this combo field, the actual cost of the book that is being sold. Let's move down now and show you the shipping label is a composite where you have books or clients that you've selected where you're shipping. It'll print labels for the shipping container. There's an invoice in the system that's included. The invoice has an area where you can paste in your address or type it in, and type in a logo or add your logo to the screen by pasting it in. These are container fields, so they'll accept typed information here and pictures or text over here. The ship to, the ship to other, and the actual information for the purchase. In this case, it was a quantity of one each, and the date of sales. And at the bottom of this screen, not shown, would be the total amount of money for this particular invoice sale. Finally, let's go back to Book Collector. Remember that this is the area that shows on your portable device. Thank you for taking this book tour of the Book Collector for A1.